Hello everyone, I've come to you from my office today sharing some very good news. I think we are able to begin slowly reopening our parish for public worship. We have already been celebrating confessions, the Sacrament of Reconciliation for the last 3 weeks. And just this past Sunday, we were able to open up for our parish leadership so that we can try out our procedures. And that went well, so now we are ready to roll that out to the parish at large. It's important to know as we begin this process that it's going to be completely different than any way that we've gone to church in the past. It just is. You're going to need to do things like make a reservation, keep your social distance, not hold hands during the Our Father, all those kinds of things. Use hand sanitizer, wear a mask. All those are going to be necessary as you are here at the parish. So I know that that's difficult to deal with, but we're trying to keep everyone well, and that's the best that we can do. So your cooperation with that is a matter of charity, and it is deeply appreciated. For those of you who are among the vulnerable population, which our diocese has defined as anyone 60 years of age and older, and anyone with health issues or autoimmune issues, you should not come to church. I encourage you to talk with your physician about that and to follow their guidance. I think that's always the best way to go. Your cooperation with that is also very much appreciated. Currently, we are limited to just 100 people in our very large church. That's the current limit that we have right now. So obviously, we're not going to get everyone into church every weekend. We're going to try and add masses here and there, but it's a matter of training our volunteers. So we encourage you to be patient with that. Please know that there is still no obligation to attend Mass. You are not obliged to do that. The bishops will let us know when we can reimpose that obligation, and we'll let you know, but I don't expect that to happen for the foreseeable future. So know that you're not required to come to Mass. I know that you want to, but you're not required to. And please also know that we will continue to live stream our Masses, both on our Facebook and YouTube channels, so that you can always participate in that way. So with all of that in mind, we've prepared this little video so that you will know the steps that you need to follow when coming to Mass. It's my hope that this will help you to participate in Mass just as easily as possible. In order to sign up to come to Mass, you will need to either go online to our reservation system, or if you do not have access to the internet, you can call the parish office. Online, you can go to smip.org/Sunday Mass tickets. When you get to that page, click on Select a Date. Then choose the Mass you would like to attend and click on the Tickets button next to the date and time. Select the number of people in your family and then click Register. Please note that you will need a ticket for each member of your family. You will receive a confirmation email that you need to bring with you to Mass. You can print it out or just have it ready on your phone. When you arrive, you will need to enter the church through the north entrance near the Adoration Chapel. Other doors will not be available so that we can keep things sanitized. When you arrive, show your tickets to the person at the door so that they can check you in. As you enter church, we ask that you drop your contribution in the offering box, as no collection will be taken up. Even better, you can make your contribution online at smip.org/online giving at any time. Thank you for your generosity. You will then be led to your seats by one of our volunteers. The church will be filled from front to back, and you will be seated based on the number of people in your family. In some larger pews, more than one family may be seated in the pew, but please remember to keep social distance between families. During the celebration of Mass, we ask that you do your best to maintain proper social distance. During the Lord's Prayer, please do not join hands with others outside your family. During the sign of peace, it's okay to exchange a sign of peace with the people you live with, but not outside of that. During the communion rite, please follow the directions of the ushers. We will be utilizing side rows so that social distance can be maintained. When the usher comes to your pew, please step out and remain 6 feet apart. The floor has been marked for your convenience. The usher will spray your hands with sanitizer. When it is your turn to receive communion, remove one side of your mask and approach the minister. Then receive the body of Christ on your hand. Step to the next mark and consume the body of Christ. Then replace your mask. At that time, return to your seat. We ask that you remain in your seat until the end of Mass. At the end of Mass, we ask that you please remain seated in your pew. Ushers will direct you out of church, one row at a time, beginning in the back of the church and working toward the front. You will then exit the same door you came in on the north side of the building. Please do not exit another door on your own. Please note that this is not yet the time for gathering socially, so we ask that you go directly to your cars and exit the campus. We look forward to a time with more gatherings soon. So thank you for listening to all of that. I know it's not the way that we want to come back to Mass. It's very cumbersome having to deal with things like masks and hand sanitizer and making reservations and all the rest. But you know, it's what we have for now. It's the best that we can do. And at least this gives us the opportunity to come together in small groups, which is wonderful. And so that being the case, because they are small groups and we can only do so many masses in a weekend, certainly depends on the number of volunteers that we have. We ask that you limit your participation in an in-person Mass to once every other month. And then the rest of the weekends, if you can join us online in our live stream Masses, or even join us for a drive-up Mass, that to kind of fill the gaps in there, that would be great. It's a matter of charity, and so we all want to work together so that everyone has an opportunity to come to Mass. And we look forward to seeing you at Mass very soon. God bless you.